As I mentioned earlier in one of my previous videos, 2015 is going to be extremely powerful, but especially from the second part onwards, which is from June until the end of that year. The energy is going to be very strong because there are lots of things that are going to be happening. There have been lots of things that have been going on in our lives. And now this is the time when these things are going to start finally unfolding, and it's the things are just going to start making sense for us. August is going to be extremely powerful month. August 2015 is probably going to be the strongest, because the energies are actually going to be absolutely at its maximum. And this is why my reading that I'm doing now is actually reading for July 2015. And I'm going to be doing reading, horoscope tarot card reading for the whole 12 signs of zodiac. But I would like to stress that because August is going to be an extremely powerful month, I would like to stress that because of that, July is going to have a rather tense energies. They're going to be very strong and powerful energy in July in 2015, but they are going to be very tense. So it's going to make us feel in a different way. So obviously every single sign of zodiac is actually gonna feel this in a different way. This is going to reflect on every single sign of zodiac completely differently, and this is why obviously these energies are going to change. So by the time the August come, these energies are going to change. But I do have to say that July is going to be very tense. And now I'm going to start my reading with, of course, Aries. Now, Aries are going to find this tense energy which is going to be around in July. This very tense and very confusing energies. Aries are going to find it very difficult to deal with, because the thing with Aries is Aries are very concentrated on work, concentrated on job, concentrated on their career so much, which is always a good thing, of course. But because of that, because they're naturally like this, they have to have everything in the right order, Aries. Now, if any of these things, any of their orders is kind of mixed up or blocked in any way, this is just going to have a really bad impact or a negative impact on Aries, which is going to make Aries feel like very worrying. They will worry so much in July, unfortunately, that this energy is going to kind of block them from seeing things as they are, or maybe from moving forward. But Aries, don't worry, because August is going to be completely different. So this energy in July is only going to be in July like this. And the reason why, because something very big is coming for every single sign in August. And this is the thing with Aries. Aries are just going to be worrying, and this energy in July is just going to make them feel like a quiet, inadequate, or quite nervous about the whole situation, because they're just not going to be able to feel their own power as they normally do. But honestly, Aries, only July is going to be like this. This is only because this is the way these tense energies are gonna reflect on you. But August is gonna be completely different. Now I'm gonna move to Taurus. Now this is fantastic, because Taurus has been worrying for such a long time. Taurus has been stressing around for a really long time when it comes to work, when it comes to finances. They've always wanted something better. They always wanted this next step. They were always thinking about what would be the next step. They always felt, Taurus is lately especially felt like they haven't got a real outcome of all the things that they have done lately. And now this is going to be fantastic month for Taurus, and I'm smiling because I'm so glad about this, because finally Tauruses in July are going to feel like they have a really big achievement, and there are really good and positive news gonna go towards Tauruses in July. So August is also going to be an amazing month for Taurus, but it's all going to start in July. So this tense energy, for example, because Taurus has felt tense for quite a long time, stroppy and tense, bless them, caused by worry, caused by overthinking sometimes. And this is why the Tauruses felt quite maybe blocked and maybe down a little bit. Now this tense energy is July are going to have a completely opposite effect on Taurus, because Taurus had enough of tense energy, of worry and stress. Now this is all going to turn around into Taurus's favor, and it's just going to give a beautiful power to Taurus. And of course it's going to start with the good news about the job, with the good news about the finances. The pay rise is going to be over there somewhere, promotion is going to come up. So this is definitely, July 2015 is a definitely good sign for Taurus. Now I'm moving to Gemini. Oh, this is the problem with Gemini. Geminis can be very sensitive. Geminis can also overthink. Too much thinking, oversensitive. Geminis maybe all around the place, sometimes a little bit too much. And this is why the tense energy in July is kind of going to block Gemini from moving forward. And Geminis are finally are going to start feeling very, very confident and very dominant. And we all feel like that sometimes, but this is just the wrong month maybe for Gemini to feel like this. But Gemini will really not know what to do with this very strong and powerful energy, so which is going to kind of make Gemini maybe quite worrying. Gemini is going to be very worried and very sad and very down in July. The things are not going to kind of make sense. But Gemini, please just remember me, it's going to be fine. July is going to be like a little bit down, but just remember, after the rain, the sun is coming. And this is exactly what is going to happen to you, Gemini. So please trust me, August is going to be really good. But July, it's just unfortunately this tense energy, as I said before, it's just going to make everybody, every single sign, it's going to make feel in a completely different way. It's going to have a reflection on every sign, and everybody's going to have a different outcome with emotions in every single aspect of their life. But when it comes to Gemini, it's going to be lots of worries, everything is going to seem really down, and it's just not going to be kind of the right month to maybe go to look for a new job, or maybe to go to look for a maybe new college course, or maybe to ask for promotion. This is not a really good month, because most likely the answer will be negative. But wait until August, until everything basically changes. I'm moving to our Cancerian. I'm absolutely delighted about Cancerians. Cancerians are lovely signs, lovely people, very hardworking. Cancerians want always the best in life for them and their family. And this is what I really think about Cancerians. They're lovely people, they're very emotional, very sensitive. They keep a lot in, but they don't give a lot out, which is not always good. But this is the way Cancerians are. Now, I'm so happy to say this, because this energy in July is going to have a very good impact on Cancerians. Now, the similar situation like what I said about Taurus is about worrying, about this constant worry energy. Now it's the similar situation when it comes to Taurus, when it comes to Cancerians, basically, because they're normally like warriors. They're normally worried. They're normally very sensitive. They're normally very emotional. Well, Cancerians, there's a very, very good thing going to be happening to you in July. So these tense energies, just like Taurus's, for you, this tense energy is actually going to be really, really good, because now this is going to turn things around. And also, apart from the energy, Cancerians are going to have, Cancerians had a good news recently. Lots of Cancerians had a good news recently. And now this good news, it's going to make Cancerians to feel really good and really happy about themselves. And the Cancerians felt also like a little bit down. They were worrying quite a lot. They weren't too sure for the last maybe like about a year what they're going to do out of their lives, where their life also is going to go and head to. And now, because Cancerians had like a really good news like lately, not that long ago, now finally this good news is going to help the Cancerians to open their eyes, to relax and start see things completely differently with the new beautiful colors. Cancerians will start going out, socialize. Cancerians will find new friends. Cancerians will be more chatty than ever. Cancerians will have a lot of energy back in July 2015, and August also. It's going to be rather good. So I'm very, very happy for you, Cancerians. Now, time for worry for you is definitely over. Now I'm going to Leos. Now finally Leos have been working for really for a really long time on certain things to make their life better. I've always said this before. I'm always saying Leos are, my God, one of the most hardworking signs. They will stick to one job and they will do it forever. They're just absolutely brilliant signs, and sometimes things can go for too long, like without any promotion or anything like that. And now this is a good time for Leos as well. July and the tense energies are going to work into Leo's favors, because Leos are finally going to start getting benefits of all their hard work. Money, promotion again, good news, but I can see lots of money for Leos. Now Leos are gonna get their financial situation back on track, and Leos are going to have an absolutely brilliant month. So July 2015 is going to be a fantastic month for Leos, because finally all this hard work, all these years of hard work are finally going to start paying off. So this is absolutely brilliant. I'm so happy for Leos, because Leos have been working on this for a really long time, so I know how much this means to Leo. So there you go, one more sign who can benefit from the energy of tense energy of July 2015. Okay, so I'm going on Virgo. Basically Virgos are going to realize, you see, this is a very interesting point about Virgos and July 2015. Virgos are a bit in between, a little bit like worried, a little bit happy, a little bit here, a little bit there. It's always something for Virgo to basically worry about. There is always something going to be, Virgo is always going to worry about something. And it's just a little tiny thing, little tiny worry that Virgo worries about can actually have an impact on the whole day, on the whole week, on the whole month, on the whole year of Virgo. So this is the problem with Virgos, basically. Virgos can sometimes let too little things to actually have a too big impact, and they need to just learn how to kind of ignore that feeling and how to kind of pass by that feeling. So that's why July 2015 for Virgos are going to be basically realization. Very important time for Virgos, because Virgos are going to realize why they have to be patient. I hope this makes sense to you. What I mean about this is that Virgos have also been working on something for a very long time, and they have been focusing on these particular things. Things have been working okay, but Virgos are not feeling it. It's not it's not really high up there where it should be. Virgos have not really feeling this so far, but now this tense energy of July, again, keep on saying 2015, it's going to make Virgos realize what exactly they need to do in order to have success. And this is why am I saying that 2015, it's the second part, from June until December, until the end of that year, it's going to be so important, because so much is going to be happening. It's absolutely crazy. I think it's absolutely brilliant. So this is why am I saying, so Virgos are going to have this big moment of realization, very big, beautiful, spiritual moment of realization, what they're going to do of their life and what journey they need to take. Virgos have been on the right journey, on the correct journey, but the message from me for Virgos is that in July 2015, Virgos are going to realize completely where their patient is going to take them. It's all going to start make sense for Virgos. Virgos are brilliant signs, and Virgos just need to be a little bit more patient, and the things are gonna be absolutely crazy. Yes, Virgos, you're on the right way, but you just need to wait just a little bit more. But the important thing is July 2015 is that amazing realization, and this amazing realization Virgos are going to have is going to have a whole impact on the whole life, which is going to be absolutely brilliant. I'm talking about a long run here. There you go. Now I'm moving to Libra. Libra will basically need to make a really quick decision. Now this is going to shake up a Libras a little bit. So it's a July 2015 that the Libras are going to be shaked up a little bit, because Libras also like to stick to what they know. They like to chill out, they like to be relaxed, they like to be calm, they like to live their life the way they know. They like to stick to their things in life. They like to stick with things they know that they make them feel comfortable about themselves. And this is every single aspect about their life, whether it comes to food, whether it comes to traveling, whether it comes to like clothes. This is Virgos. Libras. They're like that. They're absolutely cute little signs. And also what is going to happen in Libra's life in 2015 in July, there is a sudden movement going. Something is going to happen and Libras are going to have to make a really big decision. So there is a really big decision coming up. So these tense energies in July are going to have a very, very interesting impact on Libras, because this is going to shake up their own comfort zone. This is what Libras like to have. They like to have their own comfort zone, their own comfort element. They like to do things they like, every single aspect of their life. But there is this decision that they're going to need to make. And these decisions are going to be basically, they're going to need to be made really, really quickly. And these are going to be very, very important decisions in life. Libras, they didn't actually need to... They didn't have to make a really massive big decisions for a long time like this, but this is going to be a very, very good decision, because it's going to put Libras on the right track. So Libras are going to be, because of this really, really interesting decision Libras are going to have to make, like a really big decision. My advice is just be very, very, be very, very deep about it. Take your time, think about it. Don't rush into any big decisions. Just relax and think about it. Close your eyes, relax, even if it's like about 2 or 3 minutes, and just think about what is the best decision to make. Libras, you guys, you're amazing. Your third psychic eye is absolutely strong, and I'm always keep on saying Libras, they're born psychics. They're naturally born psychic. Their intuition is extremely powerful, extremely strong. So Libras, this is a very important time for you to get this right, and you are going to get this right. Just trust your intuition. Trust your intuition, because you are naturally powerful signs. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to Scorpio. Now, Scorpios are finally also, you see, this is very interesting where the energies are tense in July, how on different signs, it's just how different signs are gonna be affected in a completely different way. And Scorpios are actually going to get their confidence back. And I like this about Scorpios, because Scorpios have lost their confidence because of their deepness. They're so deep, they're so over-analyzing, not just to the world around them. They're just over-analyzing themselves, and Scorpio sometimes needs to learn how to really love themselves so much. From that moment when Scorpios realize how much they love themselves, they will be able to love everybody else around them without any issues, or without any deepness, or without any feelings of worry, or without trying to look for the negative things bless their hearts, because Scorpio sometimes likes to torture themselves. As I said before, beautiful signs, perfect sign. You have a Scorpio as a friend, you have a friend for life. You're never going to be bored with Scorpio. Scorpios are so beautiful, they're so individual that it's just like watching television, really. It's always something interesting about Scorpio. That's the way. They're the most individual people out there. They're very powerful, very intuitive, and very, very strong. And this is why the Scorpios have been down. The Scorpios have been kind of down for a while, for quite a long time. They felt really, really negative, and now suddenly and have lost their confidence. Lots of Scorpios have lost their confidence. Bless them. Scorpios are intelligent signs. They're completely aware of themselves, aware of the world, aware of what exactly is going on out there. But because of that mental activity, because of that intelligence, sometimes they can kind of lose their confidence. So Scorpios are going to gain their confidence back in July 2015, which I think is absolutely brilliant. Good on you, Scorpios. Good on you. Now I'm moving to Sagittarius. Now Sagittarius, absolutely brilliant signs. Now when it comes to work, again, when it comes to finances, when it comes to planning things, when it comes to ambition, Sagittarius is just going to try it. Whatever there is, Sagittarius is going to try it. The plane is flying, let's jump out of the plane, parachute thing. Sagittarius is going to do it first. Let's jump off the cliff in the water. Sagittarius is going to do it first. So Sagittarius are absolutely amazing signs. They are the perfect examples that if you don't jump in the water, you will never learn how to swim. Now, Sagittarius is absolutely the perfect example. If you don't jump in the water, you will never ever learn how to swim. Now, this is a perfect time for Sagittarius. July 2015. Sagittarius, you guys are going to have lots of plans, lots of wishes. This new energy is going to have such an amazing impact on Sagittarius. Like, oh my God, I can feel it. It's absolutely crazy. It's very powerful. Sagittarius, listen, July 2015 is going to be crazy for you, because these tense energies I'm talking about are going to have such an amazing impact on you, on your power, on your energy, on your way of thinking, that you will be absolutely full of new ideas, new plans. It's amazing. New hope. It's all going to start making changes. Try to remember, try to write things down as much as you can. Try to see what's the first thing every single morning on your mind, like in July 2015, because you will have such a powerful messages. It's unbelievable. So my message to you is basically, if you would like a new job, see which message you're going to get in July, what is going to come to you. If you want a new course, see what's going to come to you in July and think about it, see how you feel about it. However, the things are going to start changing for you in July, and it's going to be absolutely crazy, because also there are lots of wishes, like Sagittarius like to fly high. Also, Sagittarius like to fly high. So there is a lot going to happen in July 2015 that Sagittarius will be able to use for the rest of their lives. So this is an amazing month for you, July 2015. Now I'm moving to Capricorn. Capricorn. Now this is the problem with the Capricorn. You see, for July 2015, the Capricorn is just kind of going to feel down. The tense energies in July 2015 are going to have an impact on Capricorn that is going to make them feel like kind of down. Things are going to, Capricorns will be going back into their childhood. This is what they're going to be tortured about. The things that have been torturing them in childhood, for some reason they will be back now to Capricorns. I know it's crazy, it sounds absolutely crazy, but as I said, this crazy energy in July 2015 is just going to have a completely different energy and completely different impact on every single sign of zodiac. And this is what I'm trying to say. It just all depends which sign am I talking about. But when it comes to Capricorns, unfortunately the Capricorns July 2015 and the tense energy is going to make Capricorn even more tense. It's going to make Capricorn worry, because Capricorns are going to have a blast from the past. Shall I say it like that? Because things from the past, from the childhood, are going to torment them. The things that have been happening in childhood in Capricorn's lives will be back and will be haunting them. And my advice to Capricorn is, please just like a kind of try not to overthink, try not to overanalyze. Don't live in the past, live in the future. Don't live in the past, because you can't change the past. You can change only your attitude about your past. You can change your way of thinking about the past. You can think about it positively. You can be happy about your past, but don't be negative about your past, because you can't change it, and this is the thing. But my good thing would be, because Capricorns are very deep signs, very emotional, very sensitive, but they've got a front of a very powerful, very strong, very, very amazingly strong, powerful people, like untouchable type of thing. But on another hand, inside, they're very sensitive, they're very sensual, they're very lovely, they're very generous, they're beautiful people, they're very scared little people inside, but on the outside they're amazing. They can do so much, Capricorns, when it comes to their life in general. They can do so much with this amazing energy, especially when it comes to work, you see. And this is what I'm trying to say. So don't live in the past, Capricorn. So this energy is going to have such a strange little impact on you. It's going to bring you back into your childhood. But just remember, July is going to be a quite unusual month, because the energies are tense. But as I said, August is going to be completely different, trust me. August for Capricorns is going to be completely different. But that's all. It's just what I wanted to say. Don't live in the past. Yeah, you can change your attitude about the past, change your, you can start to feel positive about the past instead of negative. Now I'm moving to Aquarius. Now this is the thing, Aquarius, determined signs, amazingly determined signs. And this is what I like about Aquarius. Aquarius is also like full of ideas, full of beautiful ideas. They come and go, come and go, come and go, and it's just amazing. And sometimes Aquarius, they're very busy signs, a lot going on an emotional life, a lot going on a family life, a lot going on when it comes to friends, extremely social signs. We all love Aquarius. Aquarius love to be surrounded by people. Aquarius, they love people. Everybody loves Aquarius. Wherever Aquarius is, everybody's going to be around Aquarius. It's similar to Leo kind of energy, like people will just know Aquarius is there. And this is just the way they are, very beautiful, friendly energy. And this is why there's so much going on in Aquarius lives. So although they have all these ideas, like so many different ideas coming up, the problem in Aquarius as his life is because there's so much going on that they're not really actioning them. They're not really doing these things. Like, for example, when it comes to new ideas, new business ideas and things like that. So I think that this is going to be absolutely amazing month for Aquarius. Now, July 2015, guys, you are going to have this absolutely beautiful energy and strength back. July 2015, Aquarius, please listen to me also. If you want to start a new job, new college, new course, if you want to look for a new job, new course, new college, new page of your life, you would like to turn a new page, new leaf in your life, July is the time to do it. This tense energy is all yours. You are absolutely on top of it. Aquarius says you are going to gain your strength. For you, certainly for you, July 2015 is going to be absolutely crazy because it's going to make you as powerful as the whole universe. So now the Aquarius are getting their power back in July 2015, which means that whichever decision Aquarius needs to make, and it's a really big decision,